Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, or should I say, welcome me back to another video. I've not been able to make a video recently just because I've been so busy with school and sports. So, let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Week 10 NFL matchups, and we are getting to the point of the season where you can pretty much tell if a team how they're looking and if we think they're going to make playoffs and stuff. So let's see. Tomorrow, Thursday, we have the Panthers versus the Bears. Both of these teams are not doing so good this season, but I'm going to say the Bears are going to win. I just think, actually, um, I think the Panthers are going to win this game. I just think Bryce Young is going to have a pretty good game, and he's going to show the NFL that why he was drafted number one overall, and this is going to be his comeback game. I don't think they're going to win by much, but I still do think they're going to win with a final score of probably, I'd say 21 to 17. All right, now we have Colts versus Patriots. Um, both of these teams again not very good this season. Anthony Richardson injured. Patriots just not looking good. I'm gonna have to give this game to the Colts still. I think the Colts are gonna come on top. They might be a little bit of the underdogs, I'd say, but they got a couple decent playmakers with Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor, um, Pittman, and the other receiver. I forget his name right now. He's a rookie. And then next we have Houston versus Cincinnati. CJ Stroud just came off of a big game. He broke records, and it was really impressive. The Bengals, obviously, most people think they're gonna win, and I do think the Bengals win, but not by much. I think the final score of this game is gonna be Cincinnati 24 and Houston, I'd say 20. All right, now Saints versus Vikings. Vikings have a lot of injured players. Saints looking not too bad, but not the best. I'm gonna have to give this game to the Saints just because the Vikings have not been looking good at all. Even though they did beat my favorite team, the Falcons, but they weren't that good. I'm gonna give this game to the Saints. Final score: Saints 17, Vikings 14. All right, now Packers versus Steelers. Um, Again, these teams are not that strong. I honestly have I think this game is gonna be pretty close unless something else happens. But I think it's gonna be like decent scoring, not too little, but not too much. It's gonna be a close game, and I think it's gonna come down to the wire. I think Steelers win it 24 to 21. All right. Tennessee versus Tampa Bay. Let's see here. Both teams, again, not the best, but I'm going to give this game to Tennessee. Will Levis, when he played the Falcons, his debut, he was just throwing dimes down the field. I think that's what's going to happen here against Tampa Bay. And the final score is going to be Tampa Bay 13 and Tennessee 20. Okay, Niners versus Jacksonville. Both of these teams looking strong this season. Niners started off really, really strong, and then they lost a couple games back to back, I think. Jacksonville looking good. Just, I would say if you're Jacksonville, try to get Calvin Ridley a little bit more involved. He is a great playmaker. Just throw it up to him, and I see him making like every single catch, even if it's out of bounds. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to give this game to Jacksonville. I think they have a lot of weapons, and they're just gonna be spreading the ball around the field. 49ers defense is a good defense, but I don't think it's gonna be able to stop what Jacksonville is coming to do, and we will find out. But I say final score: Jacksonville 21 and San Francisco 14. Okay, Cleveland versus Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to give this game, Cleveland's defense has been looking really good this season, but Baltimore has a better team in my opinion. I'm still going to give it to the Ravens just because it's a divisional game and the better team usually wins division games. So I say Ravens win this one 17 to 13. All right, Falcons versus Cardinals. Both teams not the strongest. I'm cheering for the Falcons. Honestly, I honestly I don't know what I want for the Falcons. I don't know if I want them to win or if I want them to lose. Because at this point, if they make playoffs, they're not going to do anything. And if they make playoffs and they don't do anything, then what's the point of that if you're not going to even do anything? So I honestly kind of hope they lose just to get a better draft pick. But we will see. I do think the Falcons are going to win this game, though. Um, Arizona, Kyler Murray's it's going to be his first game back. We'll see how he does. But honestly, Arizona doesn't have that many weapons, and Falcons do with Bijan, Drake London, who is questionable by the way. I don't know if he's going to play. Kyle Pitts, Matt Collins. They have all these big bodies, and whoever starts at the quarterback spot just has to get the ball to them, and I think they should win this game with a final score of Atlanta 24, Cardinals 17. All right, now Detroit versus Chargers. This right here is a pretty good game in my opinion. I like the matchup. I think it's two very different teams in my opinion. Detroit a little bit more physical. LA Chargers, they are still physical team, but just not as physical. And I think that they are just a little bit more of like a playmaking team. I'm gonna give I don't know, it's a very close game in my opinion, but uh I think Detroit just came off of a bye, so they might be a little bit rusty and shaky. So I'm gonna give this game to the Chargers, who have been looking decent after they just spanked the Jets. I don't know what happened there. Their defense looked really, really good with like I think 6 sacks and a couple fumbles and stuff. So it was crazy. But I don't know if that was the Chargers just being really good or if the Jets just sucked or if it was both. But I'm gonna give this game to it's Detroit at LA. Yeah, I'm gonna give this game to the Chargers with a final score of Chargers 28 and Detroit 17. All right, Giants at Cowboys. I'm going to say Cowboys win this game, but I feel like this could be an upset here. And um the Giants just are not showing enough. Like I don't think they shown enough this season in order for me to pick them here, but Dallas going to win the game. Final score Dallas 24, Giants 13. All right. Commanders at Seattle. Um, I think Seattle should win this game, but again, I think it could be another one of those. What is it called? Yeah, another upset. But I'm gonna pick Seattle here. I just think they have a lot more weapons, like Geno Smith, a mobile quarterback. They have DK Metcalf, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Tyler Lockett. Um, I just I just think they're going to be able to move the ball around the field, and Washington is not going to be able to do very. They're not going to be able to do that much against their offense. So, final score: Seattle 28 and Washington 17. New York Jets versus Las Vegas Raiders. After what I've just seen the Jets do, I'm gonna have to give this game to the Raiders. I think they're gonna upset the Jets here. Although the Jets have beat pretty good teams earlier in the season, the Raiders are gonna come out on top with a win of 17-13. All right, and then we have the last game of the week. Monday Night Football, Denver at Buffalo. I just don't think this game's going to go very well for Denver after what I've seen against what happened to Denver against the Dolphins. That was crazy. What was it, like 70 something to like 20 or something like that? It was crazy, but this game is not going to be good for Denver. Buffalo's going to win it. It's at their home field. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs all day. Devin Singletary, everything. Actually, Devin Singletary's not even on their team anymore. Forgot about that. I don't think he is. And Buffalo wins this game. I'm going to go with 31 Buffalo and Denver 17. It's not going to end well, but there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. And I would like to know your guys' opinions about some of these matchups and if you guys agree or disagree. And please, if you guys are not already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to beat Isaac in subscribers, and I'm also trying to beat my dad in subscribers, which is going to take me a while. But thank you guys for watching again, and later.